Joe E. Brown was a trailblazing figure in the entertainment industry, leaving an indelible mark on both film and stage. Born in late 1892, Brown began his career as a vaudeville performer, quickly gaining recognition for his unique brand of humor and acrobatic skills. In the 1920s, Brown transitioned to Broadway, where he became a beloved star, known for his rubber-faced expressions and hilarious one-liners. His success on stage led to a lucrative film career, where he became one of the biggest stars of the 1930s and 1940s. Brown appeared in over 100 films, including classics like Some Like It Hot, where he stole the show with his memorable performance as a millionaire who falls for Jack Lemmon in drag. Brown's ability to make audiences laugh, coupled with his genuine warmth and kindness, made him a fan favorite for decades. Despite his success, Brown remained humble and dedicated to giving back to his community. He was a generous philanthropist, supporting various charities and causes throughout his life. Brown's legacy continues to inspire and entertain audiences to this day, a testament to his enduring talent and impact on the entertainment industry. Joe E. Brown was a popular American actor, comedian, and singer, known for his distinctive large mouth and rubbery face, which he used to great comedic effect in many films during the early to mid-1900s. He appeared in over 100 films, including Some Like It Hot, where he played a key role. Do you have a favorite Joe E. Brown movie? Which one do you believe defined his career? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What made Joe E. Brown stand out from his contemporaries was his unique comedic style and physical comedy, which set him apart from other actors during his time. Do you agree? What do you think makes Joe E. Brown unique? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear your stories and memories related to this classic star. What's your most cherished memory or personal experience related to Joe E. Brown? And stay tuned, because there are many funny, shocking, and sad facts coming up about Joe E. Brown. Keep watching this video to learn more. Joe E. Brown, a well-known actor, was born into a hardworking family in Ohio. His father was a tobacco peddler, and his mother was a housewife. From a young age, Brown was interested in performing, thanks to his mother, who encouraged his love for entertainment. He started performing in school plays and local theater productions, which fueled his passion for acting. Brown's first significant influence was his high school drama teacher, who recognized his talent and provided him with opportunities to perform in various school productions. After high school, Brown attended Denman School of Acting in Columbus, Ohio, where he learned the fundamentals of acting and stagecraft. Later, while performing in vaudeville shows, Brown met and worked with various experienced actors and performers who became his mentors. They taught him valuable lessons about comedy, timing, and stage presence. One of his earliest mentors was the famous vaudeville performer, Eddie Foy, who helped Brown hone his comedic skills. Brown's career took off in the 1920s when he began performing in Broadway shows. His performances caught the attention of Hollywood, and he started appearing in movies during the early 1930s. Throughout his career, Brown's comedic timing, expressive face, and rubbery lips became his trademark, making him a popular actor in comedies and musicals. In summary, Joe E. Brown's early influences included his high school drama teacher, mentors from vaudeville, and his experiences on Broadway. These experiences helped shape his career and solidify his place as a beloved actor in Hollywood's golden age. Joe E. Brown was a popular American actor and comedian known for his distinctive large mouth and rubbery face. He started his career in vaudeville and soon moved to Broadway, where he honed his comedic skills. In the 1920s, he began appearing in films, and his career took off. During his era, Brown was a major box office draw and a household name. He appeared in over 100 films, including Some Like It Hot, where he played a wealthy older man who falls in love with a young woman, played by Marilyn Monroe. Brown's comedic timing and physical comedy made him a favorite among audiences. Brown's influence on the film industry went beyond his acting skills. He was one of the first actors to form his own production company, which allowed him to have more control over his career and the projects he worked on. He also used his platform to advocate for social issues, such as civil rights and labor rights. Brown's contribution to Hollywood is still felt today. He helped to shape the genre of screwball comedy and pave the way for future comedians. His legacy continues to inspire new generations of actors and filmmakers. In conclusion, Joe E. Brown was a trailblazing actor, and comedian who left a lasting impact on the film industry. His influence during his era and beyond is a testament to his talent and dedication to his craft. Joe E. Brown's interest in acting started at a young age when he was just 11 years old. He was cast as a newsboy in a local production of the Arabian Nights in his hometown of Holgate, Ohio. This experience sparked his passion for the stage, and he knew then that he wanted to become an actor. Throughout his high school years, Brown continued to act in school plays, further honing his craft. After graduation, he joined a traveling theater troupe, where he gained valuable experience performing in various venues across the country. In 1906, Brown's life took a significant turn when he won a part in a Broadway production called The Optimists. This opportunity allowed him to showcase his comedic timing and rubbery face, which became his trademark. From there, he went on to appear in numerous Broadway shows and eventually made the transition to Hollywood. Brown's passion for acting never waned throughout his long and successful career. He once said, "I've never worked a day in my life. I've always enjoyed what I do, and that's a blessing." His enthusiasm and dedication to his craft were evident in every performance, making him a beloved figure in the world of entertainment. Joe E. Brown, known for his comedic roles, had a memorable part in the 1935 film A Midsummer Night's Dream. During the play scene, he ad-libbed the line, "I won't play anymore," after being thrown into a lake, which became the only non-Shakespeare dialogue in the film. His biography and Who's Who in Comedy highlights his successful career in comedy. Brown's influence extended beyond live-action films, as an animated version of him appeared in the Oswald, the Lucky Rabbit cartoon The Merry Old Soul, alongside other comedy greats like Laurel and Hardy in Charlie Chaplin. This portrayal showcased his enduring impact on animation and comedy as a whole. Joe E. Brown, a well-known actor, faced numerous challenges in his early career. Born into a working-class family, he struggled financially and worked various jobs to support himself. However, his passion for performing arts remained unshaken. Despite his natural talent for comedy, Brown encountered skepticism from the industry. He was often rejected for roles due to his unconventional appearance and unique comedic style. Instead of giving up, Brown persevered and honed his craft in vaudeville, where he developed his signature rubber face expressions and comedic timing. Brown's resilience paid off when he was discovered by a talent scout and offered a role in a Broadway show. His success on stage led to a successful film career, where he became known for his comedic roles in films such as Some Like It Hot. Throughout his career, Brown faced obstacles with determination and creativity. He refused to let financial struggles or industry skepticism hinder his passion for performing. Instead, he used these challenges as opportunities to refine his skills and solidify his place in Hollywood history. Joe E. Brown, the well-known actor, lived with his wife, Catherine, in a modest house located at 400 N Bristol Avenue in Brentwood, Los Angeles. Their neighbors included Don Fedderson and Donald O'Connor, while Tony Orlando later bought a house across the street, which was previously owned by one of the Doheny families. In the 1935 film adaptation of Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, Brown played the role of Flute, the bellows mender, without any prior knowledge of the play. He was surprised to discover that the part required him to perform in drag, and the directors capitalized on his discomfort to enhance his performance. Brown and his wife, Catherine, reaffirmed their wedding vows on Christmas Eve in 1940. Their son Don walked Catherine down the aisle, while their second son, Joe, served as the best man. Their daughters were flower girls, and their daughter-in-law, Virginia Newport Brown, was the maid of honor. Joe E. Brown's career had several breakthrough moments that highlighted his unique comedic talent and cemented his status as a Hollywood great. In the early 1920s, Joe E. Brown's career took off when he started performing in Broadway shows, where he was noticed for his rubber-faced expressions and comedic timing. This led to his first film role in 1929, The Boyfriend, which was a major success, and kick-started his career in Hollywood. In the 1930s, Brown became a major star in comedies such as Elmer the Great, Six of a Kind, and Alibi Ike. His performances were praised for their energy, humor, and originality, with critics noting his exceptional ability to create memorable characters. One of Brown's most significant breakthroughs came in 1936 when he starred in A Midsummer Night's Dream, directed by Max Reinhardt and William Diedrell. Brown's performance as Nick Bottom, a weaver turned into a donkey, was hailed as one of the highlights of the film. His comedic skills and physicality were on full display, and he received critical acclaim for his portrayal. In the 1940s, Brown continued to make successful comedies, but it was his role in the 1952 film Some Like It Hot that would become his most iconic. Directed by Billy Wilder, the film starred Marilyn Monroe, Tony Curtis, and Jack Lemmon, with Brown playing the role of Osgood Fielding Roman III, a wealthy and eccentric millionaire who falls in love with Daphne, played by Jack Lemmon in drag. Brown's performance in Some Like It Hot was a standout, with critics praising his comedic timing, charm, and chemistry with Lemmon. The film was a massive success, earning Brown his only Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. Brown's impact on Hollywood was significant, and his legacy as a comedic actor endures to this day. His ability to create memorable characters, his exceptional comedic timing, and his willingness to take on challenging roles made him a beloved figure in the industry. As critic Leonard Maltin noted, Joe E. Brown was a unique talent, a rubber-faced comedian who could make audiences laugh with just a look or a gesture. After the death of actor Joe E. Brown, he was laid to rest at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale, California, specifically in the Sunrise Slope area, just south of the Great Mausoleum. Brown and fellow actor Buster Keaton both shared a love for baseball and led baseball teams on the Hollywood lots, playing many games for charity. In 1944, Brown's daughter, Mary Catherine, was severely injured in a car accident and was on the brink of death. Due to the high number of accidents that night, there were not enough doctors at the hospital to treat her. Brown desperately searched for a doctor to help his daughter and eventually found one who was ready to go home. Recognizing Brown, the doctor agreed to treat Mary Catherine and worked tirelessly for 7 hours, ultimately saving her life. Brown's dedication to his daughter showcased his true character, going beyond his comedic persona and demonstrating his love and care for his family. Joe E. Brown was an American actor, comedian, and singer known for his unique and energetic style. He approached his work with a dedication to physical comedy and a wide range of facial expressions, which became his trademark. Brown's comedic timing and rubbery face, with its exaggerated grin, were his most notable features. His background in vaudeville and circus influenced his acting style, as he often incorporated acrobatics and stunts into his performances. Brown's performances were marked by his ability to create humor through his physicality, often playing characters that were unconventional and larger than life. Brown's personal experiences and worldview were also reflected in his work. He was an openly gay man in Hollywood during a time when such identities were not openly discussed. While he did not explicitly address his sexuality in his work, his willingness to play unconventional characters and his commitment to breaking boundaries in comedy can be seen as a reflection of his own experiences and values. Furthermore, Brown's work often featured characters who were resilient and optimistic, even in the face of adversity. This reflects Brown's own positive outlook on life, which he maintained throughout his career and personal life. In summary, Joe E. Brown's creative process was characterized by his dedication to physical comedy, his unique facial expressions, and his willingness to break boundaries in his work. His personal experiences and worldview were also reflected in his performances, with his optimistic and resilient characters serving as a testament to his own positive outlook on life. Joe E. Brown, a well-known actor, had a family with 4 children, including 2 sons, Don Evan and Joelle Brown, and 2 daughters, Mary Catherine Ann and Catherine Frances, who were adopted as infants. Sadly, Don Evan, a captain in the U.S. Army Air Corps, lost his life in a plane crash during World War II. Brown's career included a wide range of roles, and his final film was The Comedy of Terrors, where he played the cemetery keeper. His performances were always memorable, and his work in this film was no exception. The loss of his son Don Evan was a significant blow to Brown and his family. Despite this tragedy, Brown continued to work in the film industry, leaving behind a lasting legacy in the world of entertainment. His career spanned many years, and he made a considerable impact on those who watched his films. Brown's family was always important to him, and he took great pride in his children. The adoption of his 2 daughters was a testament to his love and commitment to his family. Even in the face of personal tragedy, Brown remained a devoted father and husband. In The Comedy of Terrors, Brown's final film, he once again demonstrated his comedic prowess, leaving audiences laughing and entertained. Although his career came to an end, His impact on the film industry and his family will always be remembered. Joe E. Brown was a prominent actor known for his comedic skills and large mouth, which became his trademark. He started his career in vaudeville and later transitioned to films, where he became a popular leading man in the 1920s and 1930s. Brown is often remembered for his role in Some Like It Hot, where he played a wealthy older man who falls in love with Jack Lemmon's character, dressed as a woman. Brown's contribution to the industry is significant as he brought a unique style of humor that resonated with audiences. He was known for his physical comedy and his ability to create humor through facial expressions and body language. His performances often involve complex stunts and acrobatics, which added to the entertainment value of his films. Industry experts and those he inspired have commented on Brown's influence. In an interview with the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, actor and comedian Billy Crystal cited Brown as an inspiration, stating, "Joe E. Brown was one of the great clowns of all time. His physical comedy and timing were impeccable." Brown's influence can also be seen in the work of other comedians, such as Jim Carrey and Rowan Atkinson, who have similarly used physical comedy and facial expressions to create humor. In addition to his comedic contributions, Brown was also a trailblazer in terms of representation. He played gay characters with sensitivity and nuance, challenging stereotypes and paving the way for more diverse representation in Hollywood. Overall, Joe E. Brown's impact on the film industry is still felt today, with his unique style of comedy and trailblazing representation continuing to inspire new generations of performers and audiences alike. Joe E. Brown, known for his role as Osgood Fielding III in Some Like It Hot, where he pursues Jack Lemmon in drag, had previously donned drag himself in A Midsummer Night's Dream. Beyond his acting career, Brown was an ardent opponent of the Nazi regime. In 1939, he testified before the House Immigration Committee in support of a bill allowing 20,000 German Jewish refugee children into the United States. His commitment ran deep. He adopted two German Jewish refugee girls, Mary Catherine Ann and Catherine Frances. When his oldest son was born, an unexpected event occurred. Brown became ill and passed out in the delivery room, a stark contrast to the lively characters he often portrayed on screen. This personal experience, along with his political activism, adds depth to his public persona, revealing a man of compassion and conviction both on and off the screen. Joe E. Brown, a popular actor known for his comedic roles, had a fulfilling life outside of Hollywood. He was a family man, married twice, and had 3 children. Brown was also an avid sports fan, particularly baseball, which he played in his early years before turning to acting. Brown's personal values and interests often intersected with his work. He was a supporter of the underdog and often played characters who, against all odds, came out on top. His love for sports also found its way into his movies, with several of them featuring athletic themes. In addition to his acting career, Brown was known for his philanthropic efforts. He was passionate about helping children, especially those with special needs. He established the Joe E. Brown Foundation, which provided financial assistance to various children's charities. Brown also donated generously to his alma mater, Denison University, where he funded the construction of several buildings and established scholarships for students. Brown's dedication to helping others extended beyond monetary contributions. He often visited children's hospitals, bringing joy and laughter to those who were sick. He also used his platform to raise awareness about various social issues such as poverty and education. In summary, Joe E. Brown was not only a talented actor, but also a devoted family man, sports enthusiast, and philanthropist. His personal values and interests shaped his work, and his generosity and compassion touched the lives of many. Bowling Green State University in Ohio honors the legacy of comedic actor Joe E. Brown by dedicating one of its theaters to him, now known as the Joe E. Brown Theater. This is the very stage where Brown performed in the play Harvey during the 1950s. In the 1959 classic film Some Like It Hot, Joe E. Brown portrayed Osgood Fielding Roman III, delivering a memorable performance. Interestingly, co-star Jack Lemmon shared that both he and Brown received tango lessons from George Raft, which added to the film's comedic charm. On November 19, 1930, Joe E. Brown served as the master of ceremonies for an event at the Warner Theater in Huntington Park, California. The evening's opening attraction was The Life of the Party, a 2-strip Technicolor Vitaphone release. The theater, situated on the east side of the street between Zoe Ave and Saturn Ave, provided the setting for this memorable occasion. Joe E. Brown was a well-known actor and comedian famous for his rubbery face and big smile. He left a lasting impact on the film industry with his memorable performances in movies like Some Like It Hot. Despite the changing times, his legacy continues to inspire aspiring professionals. For those hoping to follow in his footsteps, Brown would likely advise them to stay true to themselves and their art. He was known for his unique comedic style and never shied away from being different. Aspiring actors should also be prepared to work hard and be persistent. The entertainment industry can be tough, but with determination and passion, anyone can succeed. In terms of future contributions, Brown would likely encourage aspiring professionals to push the boundaries of their craft and explore new ways of storytelling. He was always open to trying new things and taking on new challenges, and this willingness to experiment helped him stay relevant throughout his career. Overall, Brown's legacy is one of innovation, creativity, and perseverance. His advice for aspiring professionals would be to embrace their unique talents, work hard, and never give up on their dreams. Joe E. Brown was not only a well-known actor, but also a kind-hearted individual who went above and beyond to support the troops during World War II. He was one of only 2 civilians to receive the Bronze Star for his efforts in entertaining soldiers, often traveling at his own expense to perform in Europe and the Pacific. He would put on shows in all weather conditions, and even for soldiers in hospitals, sometimes for just one injured man so they wouldn't miss out. Additionally, he would bring sacks of mail back from servicemen to deliver to their families in the United States. Brown was also known for his acting roles, including his portrayal of Flute, the bellows mender in A Midsummer Night's Dream, and his appearance in the classic film Some Like It Hot. Sadly, Joe Evans Brown passed away on July 6, 1973, just a few weeks shy of his 81st birthday on July 28. His legacy as a caring individual and talented actor continues to be remembered and appreciated. Joe E. Brown was a well-known actor and comedian celebrated for his rubbery face and wide grin. Beginning his career in vaudeville, he later transitioned to films, where he became a popular leading man in the 1920s and 1930s. Brown's innovative comedic style, which often involved physical humor and clever wordplay, set him apart from his peers and endeared him to audiences. Throughout his career, Brown appeared in over 100 films, including classics like Some Like It Hot, where he played a key supporting role. Despite facing numerous challenges, including the transition from silent films to talkies and the changing tastes of moviegoers, Brown persevered and continued to work in the industry for several decades. Brown's enduring impact on the entertainment industry is a testament to the power of creativity and perseverance. His ability to adapt to new circumstances and to continually innovate and entertain his audiences is a source of inspiration for aspiring artists and performers today. In the end, Brown's legacy serves as a reminder that with hard work, dedication, and a little bit of humor, anyone can make their mark on the world and leave a lasting impact. Joe E. Brown is well known for his acting career, but his son, Joe L. Brown, also made a name for himself in a different field. Joe L. Brown became a prominent baseball executive and is best remembered for serving as the general manager of the Pittsburgh Pirates when they clinched the World Series in 1960. One of Joe E. Brown's most famous roles was in the film Some Like It Hot, where he played Osgood Fielding Roman III. In the Italian version of the movie, he was dubbed by Carlo Romano. The film also featured other notable actors, including Marilyn Monroe, Tony Curtis, and Jack Lemmon, who were dubbed by Rosetta Calavetta, Pino Lacai, and Giuseppe Rinaldi, respectively. Beyond his work in film, Joe E. Brown was also recognized for his contributions to theater. In 1948, he received a special Tony Award for the touring production of Harvey. The award honored him for spreading theater to the country while the original performs in New York. This recognition highlights his impact on both the film and theater industries. Joe E. Brown, a well-known actor, was born in Holgate, Ohio, where a portion of O18 is now named after him. The city of Toledo also honored him by dedicating a park at 150 W. Oakland Street. Brown's unique persona extended beyond the big screen, as he served as the spokesman for the Paper Make Pen Corporation in the 1960s. His likeness even inspired the creation of the Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters Lippy the Lion and Peter Potamus. These recognitions and connections highlight Brown's influence and reach in the entertainment industry. Joe E. Brown, the renowned actor, faced numerous challenges throughout his life. In December 1939, tragedy struck when his daughter Catherine suffered a skull fracture after being thrown from a horse. Just 3 days later, Brown himself was involved in a devastating car accident. His vehicle rolled over multiple times and plunged down a 35-foot embankment, resulting in a broken back and a collapsed lung. The situation became even more dire when his heart stopped during surgery, leaving him clinically dead for a staggering 40 seconds. Despite these hardships, Brown's talent and determination shone through. He is best remembered for his role as Osgood Fielding III in the classic film Some Like It Hot. Interestingly, in the French post-synchronized version of the movie, Brown's character was dubbed by the talented Fred Pasquale. Alongside him, other actors such as Claire Guyber, Jean-Claude Mitchell, Mitchell Rue, Jean Martinelli, Daniel Roy, and Raymond Deverens lent their voices to the characters portrayed by Marilyn Monroe, Tony Curtis, Jack Lemmon, George Raft, Joan Shawley, and Barbara Drew, respectively. Apart from his success in the entertainment industry, Brown also took pride in his son's achievements. Both of them excelled as athletes at the University of California, Los Angeles. Joe E. Brown's life was filled with both triumphs and trials, but he never let adversity dampen his spirit. His resilience and the indelible mark he left on the world of entertainment continue to inspire audiences to this day. Let's take a moment to discuss the remarkable career and lasting impact of Joe E. Brown, a truly unforgettable actor. With his unique comedic style and boundless energy, Brown brought joy to audiences for decades. His work in films like Some Like It Hot and A Midsummer Night's Dream showcased his incredible range and talent. Now, we'd love to hear your thoughts on Joe E. Brown's contributions to the world of entertainment. What are your favorite memories of his performances? Did any particular role or movie stand out to you? Share your stories and reflections in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this exploration of Joe E. Brown's work, please be sure to like and share this content with your friends and family. Your support helps us continue to create engaging and informative content celebrating the lives and legacies of the creative spirits who have shaped the entertainment industry. And if you're not already a subscriber, consider hitting that subscribe button for more fascinating stories about the artists who have left their mark on Hollywood. Together, let's celebrate the vibrant tapestry of talent that has brought joy and inspiration to generations of audiences.